and honestly I get it. Promise me you won't regret it. Wasting energy, forget it. Don't look back, go on and get it. Bite the bullet just a bit. Bite your tongue and don't say shit. Make your actions hard to miss. Be a legend, not a myth. Yeah. It's obnoxious that I'm conscious. Rapping honest as promise. Try to harness. As an artist, stay modest. It's a long quest. I will not quit till 10,000 people going off. When I drop this, I gotta make it now. Swear to God I'm breaking out. Swear to God I'll take a bow. Stand the stage with the crowd. Cause I got it figured out. I'm just honest and I'm loud. Saying modest but I'm proud. No, I never had a doubt.
Just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer. I'm marching till it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer. I'm marching till it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer. I'm marching till it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer. I'm marching till it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer. I'm marching till it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward. Always getting closer. I'm marching till it's over.
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, let me bleed. All of the pain seems to follow like a shadow, dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, just do what you do.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a really, really good ESB comp game tonight. We've got Law versus Vertigo. Vertigo are fighting for their place in the playoffs. They're sitting 6th. If they can win this game, they'll be able to get their way all the way up to 5th. Law still cushy in 2nd place, but are kind of just waiting to see where they'll finish this one off. Hopefully they can win. And it looks like the game has kicked off. We were just waiting for players to join, but let's get in the game now. So we're jumping onto Radicavo straight away, playing as the support class by the looks of it, with the Lewis gun sitting at the Charlie flag while the rest of his team shoot ahead. Moving over to Samas, as I believe he usually goes around the right hand side of the church here, locks off that area quite nicely and usually tries to play for that big long A play if you can get there. It does look like we are just holding position for now. Jumping back onto Redicavo as he holds the left-hand side. As you can see, a lot of the Vertigo players really deep into Bravo right now. Capturing that pretty fast. Law are on the back foot. We're setting up for the defense. Redicavo fortunately missed an easy kill there. No one really pushing up on his left flank. He can really do with getting a few kills here and then just pushing forward, applying a bit of pressure to Alpha. But it does believe the Law looking to try and capture that flag. Getting the kills, getting the wipe before pushing in. Redicavo playing very passive right now. Samas has moved into the Bravo flag, trying to contest, but it is a 2v1. Sees one right around the head glitch. Survived barely, just on 6 health there. Doing a good job of staying alive. Now pushing forward straight through the health kits. Going to be a good option playing as the assault class. And now Law setting up for the capture and are looking to repel the counter-attack that's coming in on the right-hand side of the church. That's opened things up for Samas. It's now a 1v1 for him. Sees out one easy, gets a pre-fire and gets the kill as well. Taking minimal damage, going for that reload and trying to help out on this left-hand side. Smokes came in, though it does look like the rest of his team were able to mop that up quite nicely. We did see Tim there get a nice double kill. Raf picking up one as well. Samas looking to move round. Unfortunately couldn't quite get the kill there, but opened up things for his team. Redicavo still playing the passive game. Let's take an overview and take a quick look at what's happening in the map here. As you can see, Law doing a good job. They've got the wipe now. They're now pushing towards the front of the church. Vertigo having to spawn all the way by Alpha. They're going to have a tough time now trying to push back into that Bravo flag. Jumping on to Pierre here, who is going to follow up behind his team with the MG42. Looks like he's moving around the left-hand side. I think he has a sneaky suspicion that some of these Law guys are there. Does take a few shots and luckily doesn't die. Hopefully he's calling that out to his team. Hey guys, they've got some guys on the left. Doesn't need to happen though. FG42 shooting against a prone player. It's going to be headshots all around. Redicavo going big with the Lewis gun. Repelled pretty much the majority of that push from Vertigo, leaving just 2 guys left on here now. They are going to try and go for the decap as we do see Law moving on as well. Law lead this game 145 to 131. Try to jump back onto K1. Unfortunately goes down very quickly. Redicavo still holding that really strong top position on the left hand side of the map. We do really need to start seeing Vertigo putting pressure on him before the attack. Send a guy around, you know, coordinate, organise, because if he's there and he's picking up 3 pieces on your pushes and just stalling them straight away, it's doing you absolutely no good whatsoever. Just holding out, watching that left hand flank. K1 respawning. Let's jump on Wrath. I don't believe we've seen him play before, at least not myself. He's done a very good job so far, picking up 1 or 2 doubles. I've seen the kill feed. Unfortunately, Vertigo stacking the right hand side. Tim holding back a fair bit. Zeke trying to do his best to hold. Unfortunately couldn't quite get there. We are going to jump onto Carb, who's pushing up on the left here, right behind Turks. Keeping away from Redicavo on the right hand side with that Lewis gun. Now they're doing a good job. They're pushing up onto Law side of the flag, but they're giving up some strong head glitches there, so they need to be very careful. Redicavo gets absolutely beamed. Pierre there on a absolute roll with a double piece. We do see Dirt picking up Raf as well. Carb holding on the right hand side. Zeke jumping off the organs. Does look like Law is resetting and they are pushing it for attack. He has to dive though. Players using the head glitches, really making short work of his team. Zeke now pushing up the other side. I mean, that was quite ambitious hit fire if you ask me. But Zeke doing a good job just sneaking his way around, being patient. Sees the guy. Unfortunately, Lewis gun just a bit too strong there as Carb takes him out. Jumping back onto Carb as well. He's pulling out the pistol, trying to go for the revive here. Law suffered major casualties pushing into that Bravo flag there. Vertigo doing a good job holding. Law still leading this game 126 to 1 though. Carb with that Lewis gun there. Putting a lot of pressure on the organs at the top. 6 health. No idea how he's managed to get away with that one. Still providing good support. Keeping that pressure on. At this point, it's just about keeping Law further back. Allowing the rest of his team to put more pressure on the left and the right hand sides. And that's exactly what's happening. Dirt has managed to make it all the way around. He's not even concerned with what's going on in Bravo right now. He's going for that triple cap. If they can get this triple cap now, they're going to be in for a good position to retake the lead and put that pressure on Law towards the middle stages of the game when it really matters. Law, on the other hand, have reset. Dirt has got a big task ahead of him. It's a 1v1. Picks off one. Really good work there. There is a second. Goes to that reload and manages to get Zeke as well. Big plays from Dirt there. Staying on top of those sandbags, looking to reset to at least decap the flag. Law, judging by the top of the scoreboard there, have managed to get the decap on Bravo, but hopefully this is going to give Vertigo a little bit of a bump to put them into the lead, and so it has. Both teams almost neck and neck right now. Vertigo leading this 106 to 104. Dirt still on the Charlie flag. Not much happening on that front. We're going to jump onto Turks, who is in the Bravo side of things. He's going to be looping up round the side. He knows there's some Law guys. Really good accurate shots on Zeke there with the SG-44. Turks picking up a nice double on the kill feed. Samas pushing in against Carb. Turks, I believe, is just going to be waiting for him there. Fired a bit too early. Unfortunately, couldn't get the kill there. Samas managing to finish him off with the SG-44. Law doing a very good job defending that Bravo flag, but they now need to put the pressure onto Alpha. They've lost Charlie. There's only one way you can really go, and that's forward. 3 go forward, 2 try and put pressure on that home flag. Split Vertigo up a bit. Get a few of these kills. As we can see, the kill feed is all Law roundabout now. Now is the chance to push and regain those flags. Maybe a triple cap if you're lucky on both fronts. Very, very slow and patient game from both teams right now. Red Carvo firing at the organs, trying to keep them in. Unfortunately, gets taken out by Dirt. Jumping onto K1, who is setting up for a bit of a push now against this Alpha flag, as Law have managed to take Alpha. But they are losing Bravo. Vertigo doing a really good job of pulling Law apart. Even though when we take a look at the scoreboard here, see Law, Vertigo, very, very even teams, and you can see that reflected at the moment. 99 to 91, Vertigo leading this game so far. Yeah, for those of you just joining, this is the ESB Vertigo versus Law. It does look like we saw a complete squad wipe from Vertigo. This could be extremely dangerous, as we see Ridicarvo is now taking that Charlie flag and is now moving in towards Bravo. The rest of his team setting up for that push. K1 pulling back towards Alpha. Does look like we see some guys towards the front of the church by the Alpha flag on the minimap. So you have to try and deal with them first before he goes anywhere. But it does look like that fight has moved inside here. Pierre managing to take that one out very nicely with the FG-42. Getting that trade from Carbs. Carbs and Samus has been trading, pretty much the whole game so far. But Vertigo doing not too bad. Like I said, very, very even. They have lost control of Alpha and Charlie. They do have Bravo here. But if they can just apply pressure in one spot, leave 2 guys on that Bravo flag, 3 towards Alpha, regain your home flag, you're going to do a really good job here moving forward. Really nice shots on Samas there. Very, very clean kill. Just going to leave 3 more guys on that Alpha flag. Nade going out. Incendiary just a bit too... Goes for the hip fire. So much happening right now. Goes for the melee as well. Samas getting taken out. Has to go for that reload. He's got nothing left in the mag. Sees one more guy off. Pierre actually going off right now. Can he pick off another one? Jeez, hip fire going into the smoke. Melee coming out of it. Setting up for the push against Tim there. And now retaking Alpha for his team. Awesome work by Pierre. Really good plays in a really clutch situation. Vertigo now grabbing a triple cap from that. Law feeling the pressure. And this is what I said before. Vertigo are now putting the pressure on mid-game here. Pulling Law left and right, left and right. Doing a very good job here. Now having to repel attack on the Alpha flag. In a really, really cheeky position. Can he get the kill? Make it his 5th kill on the Alpha flag without dying here. Doing a really good job taking it. Can he do a really good job defending? keeping the pressure on. Has to switch to that pistol, going for the ambitious kill there. Head glitch on top of the sandbags, though, does get him. Tim getting a bit of revenge there. Law dominating the kill feed, and it looks like they're on for a triple cap of their own. Take a good look of the field so far. Little fight here on Alpha. Bravo looking quite empty, as we do see a lot of fighting here on that Charlie side of things. Let's try and get over there before my camera decides to freak out. No, it's not going to let me, unfortunately, but we're going to jump onto K1. Or Tim, who is now surrounded by players. Him and Ridicavo on the Alpha flag. 4 players around him. They pick off one. Tim looking to engage the right-hand side. Unfortunately, can't quite hit here with that absolutely dastardly FG42 as he manages to take out Ridicavo as well. Vertigo taking the A flag just in the nick of time there. They're only down by 5 tickets. It's absolutely nothing when it comes to this stage in the game. But they've really got to set up and apply that pressure on Bravo, and they need to start watching these flanks. We're seeing Law really managing to wrap themselves around, and that's how they're going to start beating out Vertigo right now. They know what needs to happen. Vertigo likes to really stack objectives, and they're pushing through as one solid motion, and that's leaving a lot of the real estate on the map free for Law to move around in. K1 pushing in. Smoke on the left-hand side. Unfortunately, can't quite pick off Samas. We are going to jump into Ridicavo, who is on the left-hand side here, looking pretty empty. Samas, after that kill on K1, is now pushing straight to the Alpha flag. And Law really putting on that pressure. Vertigo too slow after capping Alpha to push into Bravo. We saw them waiting by these trains for quite a long time. They really should have had 2 guys push up, be hella aggressive right now. But as you can see, Law absolutely dominating the kill feed right now. Take a look at the scoreboard. They are tied, kind of leading ahead. A lot more of an even performance from the side. A lot of positive KDs of, you know, min-maxing 3 or above. Whereas you look at the Vertigo side, 6 and 9, 6 and 10, 5 and 11. It seems to be only really 2 guys carrying it on the kill front of things. Samas again picking off another. And that's going to be the squad wipe for Vertigos. Not a lot of players left on the field there. It does look like the rest of them were down as well, and Law have got them in a really sticky situation here. At the canal, Alpha's there, they're set up. Vertigo have to spawn at their home, and that is going to be a spawn trap. Very difficult to get out of this one, even though Samas does go down. Ridicavo is set up to sort of watch and cover that position as they push out of this side. 65 to 21, and I think that's going to be all she wrote for Vertigo here. Some really good plays by Law, really keeping up with Vertigo throughout the sort of beginning. I don't know if it was intentional, whether they just let it slip towards the middle of the game with that triple cap there, but they were able to recompose themselves, really push in, and really get Vertigo in that spawn trap, which is quite difficult to do. A lot of teams, they have that one guy who is just somewhere in a randy position on the map, which I think probably sort of the Tribe and PLG playstyles, leaving one guy as almost a spawn beacon on the opposition's home flag, and that tends to be how it goes. 62 to 0 in favour of Law. So yeah, so some really good plays from both teams there. Did an absolutely fabulous job up and towards sort of the 40 ticket mark, where we saw Law really get under the skin of Vertigo. They got some really important squad wipes there that allowed them to move up through the map incrementally. First we saw that with Bravo. Vertigo let it go just a little bit. They were too slow on the recap of Alpha to then push in and repel that Law counter-attack there. Law dominating the kill feed towards the end of the game, really opened the field up for them, and I think once they knew that Vertigo really do the Seal Club approach here, stick as a full 5-man unit, absolutely charge down one lane, Law able to take advantage of that real estate around the map there, move around, get round, and get those triple caps nice and easy. And once you can do that, it's just a case of being patient, demolishing the opposing team and forcing them into that spawn trap situation that we saw towards the end. Law are leading this at 62-0. We are now going to move into the second map of Devastation. We have 4 more maps to play. You know, Vertigo still stand a chance. Let's get in there. As I said before, on the second map of Devastation, Vertigo's still not out of the game here. They did a really good job standing up against Law. They're slower gameplay compared to other teams. I think threw Law off just a little bit. Action was pocketed around in very minute areas of the map there, but not a lot of smoke as I was expecting for Vertigo. I'd hope that they can use that a bit more to their advantage now, especially when you got players like Ridicavo absolutely dominating, holding that one side of the map with that Lewis gun with the 3 times. You have to smoke him out really, really quickly, cut that off. As we see, you can easily get that triple kill and destroy a whole push moving on to the Bravo flag here. We have got Vertigo in the blue, Law in the red. As we mentioned before, Vertigo are fighting for a playoff position here. They are now currently sitting at 6th on the leaderboard in the league. If they can win this one, it will bump them up to 5th, and that's going to put them into the playoffs. So it's everything to play for Vertigo right now. We'll jump onto Carbon here. Starting off with the smoke. Really cutting off line of sight for Law. Law do have the better head glitches in my opinion for this side of the map. But Dirt getting a good kill here, but Law now starting to really rack up the kills. Zeke managing to get round the side there with an awesome flank, taking out Turks, putting pressure on the rest of the Vertigo guys here. There's not much they can do. They're pinched right now. Turks going down again after getting revived. Carbon's managed to get the kill there, but Law are just all over this right now. See if we can try and get onto Raf. Fortunately we can't, but we do see Carbon doing an amazing job here, holding off that pinch. I have no idea how Vertigo are still alive right now. Samas from Law now pushing up to keep that pressure on. Do apologise about the reload bug constantly going off. Not much I can do about that, I'm afraid. Finally stopped. My ears have stopped bleeding. Samas trying to engage here. Unfortunately goes down to K1. Ridicavo trying to watch that right hand side from his position. Unfortunately getting pinned down. Smoke going out. Vertigo doing an amazing job here with that smoke, really freeing up those opportunities to play scrappy and bring Law down to a position where they have to get in close. And as you can see, it is working. They do have an early lead of 155 to 147. Both Bravo and Charlie flags have been capped. Law really struggling to get a foothold here, and with Vertigo now spreading out nicely across the map, they were able to stall or at least check on that push around the left hand side. Could try to jump onto Zeke, who I believe is one of these guys, has managed to push through and break the left. Unfortunately, Law not making too much of the situation. We're going to jump onto Raf here as he moves in for a flank but gets shot in the back. It's up to Zeke now to challenge this and open that pathway up. Sees the guy on the head glitch. Unfortunately, can't get any shots on target. SG-44 just a bit too inaccurate while moving. Hits 1 for 24 coming out the church. Just can't get any hits on target there. Zeke. I think he just left his thumbs in the last round there. Unfortunately, but we do see Samas trying to push around. Does get shot in the back there. Vertigo coming out of nowhere right now. Really putting a lot of pressure on this Law team. They're holding the flanks, the left and right hand side. They're keeping an eye on that real estate. And it's really putting the pressure on. Carb trying to get a double. Unfortunately can't finish that one off. Turk looking to wrap round and hold that Bravo flag. Same position that we saw Ridicavo in the first round. Though it does look like their home flag is under a bit of pressure. Good work by Turks. Putting down the hurt. Get those SG-44. Just not accurate at those ranges. Samas picking up a good kill. Now moving up to the organs. Turk, as we can see down to the bottom left there. Samas is going to get good eyes on. Good work taking out Turks there. Ridicavo trying to push. Fortunately, we did see Carbon take him out. That ZK doing absolute work for Carbon right now. They are now trying to push back into Bravo. They still do have a lead of 146 to 114. Law have got a lot of pressure and ground to make up, especially at this stage of the game. You know, they were a lot closer at this point. The triple cap doesn't seem in sight. Vertigo still playing super scrappy on the Bravo flag. And now we have a 5-man push onto Bravo. Law really on the back foot here. They've been pushed off with the good head glitches. We do see Zeke going down. A lot of trades coming in for the Vertigo side. Dirt getting the revive there. Now pushing around the back as Law still hold the right-hand side. They've now had to pull back outside of the church. 2 revives coming in for the Vertigo side. Law have now lost control of that Bravo flag. You would hope, especially with 3 guys now on there. Dirt getting the cap right now. Law trying to sneak their way around the outside of the map there. Let's take a look of the overview to see how things are going. Law pushing in from the right hand side as if you're coming from Alpha. Raf unfortunately can't quite finish the kill there. Zeke can't finish it either. Vertigo again with that scrappy play. Smoke's coming out. Law just can't make use of that range. They have to get in close, and that's where we're seeing Vertigo maybe not outslay Law at that point of the initial contact, but they're definitely out trading these guys. Revive not coming in for Law right now. Jumping back onto Carbon. Trying to get a shot off. 2 of the Law guys now spawning up on the right hand side as if you're coming from Charlie. Carbon looking to wrap round behind that. Go towards the ammo. Get some good hits in. It's just been a massive pain in the backside for this Law side. Really slowing things up. Allowing Vertigo to respawn. Get those revives in. And just holding them up off of the B flag. And that's kind of like the core with a lot of this domination play. The biggest mistake teams make is fighting on top of the flag. You don't want to do that. Capture the flag, move towards the enemy's half of the map, like any team sport, and fight in their half. Put the pressure onto them. And that way you're going to start to see points rack up, and when your line does collapse, you've got some time to get onto that flag and then scrap for the flag. Things looking very, very good right now. For Vertigo, they're leading this 134 to 88. They're retaking Bravo. Tim under a bit of pressure now by the car. Gets good kill on Carbon. He now needs to move in, put that pressure on. Law being just a bit too slow. They're making the same mistake Vertigo did. They have to go in. They have to do that same scrappy play that Vertigo are doing right now. Move in as pairs, scrap, get the trades. Beat Vertigo at their own medicine. Unfortunately, that isn't happening right now. Law stuck on the outside of the church. Incendiaries flying their way. They're getting pinged down by all of, 2 players here? And they just can't move anywhere. Dirt going down. Good trade kill from Tim. Now pushing through that smoke. And it does look like Vertigo have left that real estate round the back. It's going to be up to Carbon to win this 1v2 situation. The smoke has come out. Dirt has spawned on him for a bit of backup. Vertigo doing a much better job at the moment defending those flanks, reacting to the pushes going in. The communication has definitely bumped up from them. They're doing an absolutely amazing job here. Law under a lot of pressure. Dirt starting to push into the Bravo flag here, although it is getting recapped. Unfortunately, Turks did go down. Dirt managing to push his way back up. Turks getting a revive. Rudicavo not knowing what's going on. So much smoke there. Smoke coming in again, making that 3 times absolutely useless for him. He has to get in close. Good work with the ZK, using and abusing that hip fire. Dirt just pushing through the map, not even stopping. Having to go for another revive of his team right now. Vertigo leading this game 130 to 60. I mean, what's happened to Law? They kept it so tight towards the beginning of the game here on round 1 and Devastation, all the way up until the 40 ticket mark, in which they were able to get the triple cap, set that spawn cap on, and really slow things down for the Vertigo side. Vertigo have come out with a much faster style of play right now, and it's causing Law no end of issues. Taking an overview of the map here, Law have managed to sneak 1 guy around. Rudicavo pushing off the right flank as if you're coming from Alpha, moving towards Charlie to get the cap. Vertigo having to respawn towards Bravo, but Law having to defend the Alpha flag right now. We're going to jump onto Zeke, playing a bit of cat and mouse. Has got the revolver out for this. SG-44 staying in the bin. Having to move for that reload. But look at that. Kill feed is showing up all Law right now. Everything turning up red. But we still have Vertigo guys all around the map here. We can jump on to Pierre here with the FG42 did an amazing job in that first round with some really good clutch kills. I mean, we saw him go for an absolute beamer of a 5-piece on Alpha, taking that flag all by himself and narrowly missing out on the defend there. Fortunately, that bug coming in for us on the column there. Smoke coming in, rest of his team going out. Incendiaries coming up to put a bit of pressure on. FG42 hit fire comes in, he picks up one. Rest of his team picks up the other. Zeke on the left-hand side takes out Carbon. We said Pierre moving around the back there. Doesn't need to. Dirt finishes that one off. Pierre's able to now push forward and keep the pressure onto Alpha. Law have managed to backcap that Charlie flag there. But we do see Vertigo grabbing themselves a lot of time, leading 117 to 43. They've got the time to set up and make this work. They've just got to be aggressive on the flag and do some work here. Pierre staying on the Bravo flag, leaving 2 on the Bravo flag. Definitely good work here. We're going to jump onto Carbon as the smoke goes down as he tries to push in. For Alpha, not going their way. K1 and Pierre still alive on that Bravo flag here. Law eyeing up the triple cap. As we saw, they moved very, very aggressively off of Alpha. They're now pushing straight into Bravo. We do see Red Carvo having to now pull himself out of the game and set up on that Charlie flag for the defend. That's a really strong player to not have on your push on those flanks. As we see previously, at least in that first round, getting that triple cap here, stopping Vertigo, getting another recap of Bravo. But now he's having to move his way back all the way to Charlie to face off against 1v1s if he's lucky and the time isn't wasted. Vertigo still leading this game 100 to 41. Take a quick look at the scoreboard here while things are a little bit quiet. Vertigo looking a lot better shape than they were at the first half of Devastation. 14 to 8, 11 to 9, 11 to 5. Not the best that we've seen, but Lord definitely looking a lot worse for wear. Zeke and Rafa 9 and 9 and 7 and 8. 10 and 10 from Samas, who's going absolutely off in the first half of Devastation. Law really struggling for this one, but they've managed to maintain these 2 flags. They've knocked almost 40 tickets away from Vertigo at this point here, just from this double cap that they managed to hold. And now they're putting the pressure on Bravo. Vertigo struggling to keep guys on, but Law sort of falling just at the last hurdle there. Vertigo retain Bravo here. They're capping Alpha back, which is quite nice for them at least. They're going to get that double cap and keep things moving in their way. I do apologise if my voice does go a little bit during this game. Turks picking up Samas. Samas with a double kill though with the FG42. Really working out for him right there. Vertigo pick up the double here to now knock those points off a Law. They're leading 85 to 30 odd. If they can keep this up and keep the points going down like they are now, they stand a chance of at least finishing this Devastation map 10, maybe 15 points ahead of what Law did. And that's going to come really important later on. For those of you just joining, it's absolutely important that Vertigo win this game. If they win this game, they'll be through to the playoffs. They're sitting at 6th on the leaderboard at the moment here. Vertigo having to go all in against the second team on the leaderboard right now. Law not a pushover at the least. You know, they're doing very good job here. It's 84 to 23. They've only lost 1 ticket so far. They're now pushing in for that triple cap after wiping Law off of that Bravo flag here. They're keeping that pressure on. Hopefully they don't get too greedy to try and finish this one off. If they can at least get the decap, it's going to be nice and easy for them. Law pushing onto Bravo, but I feel that pressure is coming in just a little too late. Take a look at the overview here. Law managing to sleek around, and with no one on Alpha, looks like all of Vertigo pretty much on that Charlie flag. But we are going to see big plays from Pierre now forming up on this Alpha side as Law go in for the pinch. I think we're going to stick on Pierre here as we are now sat at 84 to 16. Law have to take this Alpha flag to stay in the game roundabout now. If Pierre can just hold them off with his teammate on Alpha, they are going to finish this game out at 84 to 0. But it really depends if they can make this work. K1 goes down. Zeke finishes off Pierre. It is going to go to Alpha going down. Law being able to retake that one here. Hopefully we can see Vertigo with push on Bravo, and that's exactly what's happened. Law again falling into the same trap Vertigo did, but now very quick off of the Alpha flag pushing in. Raf has to keep pushing, move forward. It's 82-9, Vertigo leading this one so far. Raf pushing in. Yeah, that smoke. Massive issues here for the Law team. Not enough smoke in the first half meant that we saw Vertigo getting absolutely minced by a lot of crossfire, and especially some of these guys being cheeky on the flanks. Ricardo, I'm looking at you there. But now a lot of smoke everywhere, playing very, very scrappy, going for those trades, getting revives in the middle of combat has allowed Vertigo to maintain complete control. And we see Law trying to replicate that towards the middle here, but they're just too slow. They're trying to set up in head glitches. Vertigo making good use of that, just holding the back off of that Bravo flag. And it looks like Vertigo going to finish this one off at 78-0. Final scoreboard looking nice and pretty for you guys there. So as we see Vertigo coming out of nowhere after quite a sort of biggish defeat at 60-0, managing to give Law a taste of their own medicine, bringing things down very, very scrappy. A lot of smoke and a lot of kill trades coming in for the Vertigo guys. A lot better of a round for them on Devastation. Maybe the first round was a warm-up to gauge to see how Law play. There was a lot of seal clubbing going on. We saw a very different Vertigo side moving into the second half of Devastation there. They were keeping an eye on the real estate, pulling back to the flags when they needed to, not letting Law set up that spawn trap that we saw in the first half. Now we're going to be moving into Provenance. A lot different of a map there. Judging from what we've seen here, if Vertigo can keep that scrappy play up, we see those FG42s and those EKs coming in absolutely clutch, especially with their hip fire. Definitely the map for it, moving on to that Bravo flag. Just waiting for the map to load. For those of you just joining, this is the ESB, I believe, Season 2 PS4. We are joined by Vertigo and Law in an absolute bout. Law looking to retain their position at second, as we see Vertigo sitting at 6th place, looking to fight their way into the playoffs. It's their game to lose here. Vertigo have to beat Law, the second top team in the Division 1. Looks like Provenance has loaded. We are going to jump into the game, and I'll catch you guys there. And here we are with Provenance here. Law in the blue, Vertigo in the red. Law spawning at the Alpha side of things, Vertigo towards their Charlie side. If Vertigo can push their way to Alpha, they can really get a decent spawn trap going on as we start to see a nice big two-man push from Law going into Bravo. But we are going to jump onto Dirt from Vertigo, as he's going to be the first one from his team into that Bravo side. Really big plays from these guys. Pre-fire coming in through the doors, through the windows. Hit fire coming in. Raf getting the kill there, moving straight onto Turks at the right-hand side. Law dominating right now. Raf really holding together this push onto Bravo, picking up a double kill, and the momentum does not stop there. Immediately in with the wipe, the cat pushing off the flag, looking to hold the center of the map as we see a three-man push now onto Alpha. Raf trying to pick up the third kill of the game for himself. Unfortunately misses that one narrowly. Tim getting the revive on Raf right there. Now pushing in to keep the pressure on that Charlie flag, as I do believe we see teammate moving around for the back cap there. Could be in for a very early triple cap here from Law, but they're in a good position. Unfortunately, they did lose Alpha. Wasn't able to hold that one there. Still stuck on the same sort of 2 kills that Raf did. Samas now picking up another one. Zeke looking like he's going to hold K1 with the rest of his team on Alpha. Hitting out those fortifications and do really good job here. Good range for the FG42. Unfortunately, Ridicavo there slightly better with the Lewis gun. Moving over to Tim on that Bravo flag. Raf did go down, and it does look like he is trying to defend against a push from Vertigo, who is struggling to get in. Vertigo just can't get a foothold in this Bravo side of things. They are just absolutely locked in. There's not much they can do here. Law really showing Vertigo how to play in those close quarters engagements, actually dominating the field. They're all over the place. Let's just have a look and see where things are. Real estate completely dominated by Law in some really key positions. Unfortunately, Vertigo still hold the alpha flag. Law putting on good pressure on Charlie, keeping that held there. Smoke coming in, Dirt pushing through it, doesn't care at all. Moving in before the revolver roundabout now. Does look we get the trade here. He's going to pick up Raf. He's going to try and hold the middle of the map here. Law looking to get a triple cap here. They've only lost 3 tickets so far. It's 157 to 127. Vertigo sort of losing this game. 30 points already. Not looking too good.
Have a look here.
Jumping onto Zeke. Who's just chilling now on that Bravo flag. That triple cap has come in and it's knocking down even more points here. Dirt and the rest of his team onto Bravo roundabout now. Still holding that Bravo flag. Not much is changing. We're going to stick with Dirt for a little bit as we do see Law setting up round the outside there. Him and Carbon doing a good job just holding these guys back. But Law still maintaining Alpha and Charlie. Vertigo have to push out and grab a flag. If they can go and grab Charlie back, that would be mint. It's their home flag. It sets them up for an easy retake if they have to respawn at their home. But unfortunately, it looks like they're going for the Alpha side of things. Right where Law have got a nice easy respawn. So, wrong decision in my mind, but we'll have to see how it turns out. They are now losing Bravo with that Dirt and Carbon pushing off. It's made a nice opening for Law. However, Turks has managed to perch himself on Alpha, trying to get a kill there. Fortunately, can't get shots to land. I think Law are just going to wait patiently for people to reveal themselves. Carbon now trying to push up and get some kills. Fortunately, nothing coming from that one. Turks pushing into the church here. Still nothing going on. I think he's going to try and cut through the mid-map towards Bravo here. But Vertigo managed to grab 2 flags. Only just, but they are now losing Alpha the moment they move out of that here. Law leading this game 148 to 96. Doing a very good job just staying all over Vertigo. Look at the kill feed right now. Vertigo gets some type of footing and all of a sudden they get slapped with a wave of blue. And not much else happens from that point on. We see Law retaking, and now they're in a really good position. Retaking their home flag. They're dominating the middle of the map, keeping things nice and tidy. Raf trying to get some cheeky headshots on the head glitch there. None of them connect, though, unfortunately. Law now going to set up a nice line, I would hope. Oh, Raf with that cheeky shot on the sandbags. I'll take that one back, my friend. Law again, still holding the middle of the map. We did see Vertigo try and push out. They're trying to hold by the sandbags there. Timmy manages to get the kill on Pierre, getting the revive on Raf here. And let's just take a look on the outside of the map, view of the map here, and see where Vertigo are. They're getting absolutely hunted down. They are now moving towards Bravo. Dirt has to win the fight that is coming his way. Playing a slow and patient game. Lord just looking to keep hold of the flags here. They are taking Charlie as well. Dirt goes down. Moving on to see if we can see if there's anyone from these guys still alive. Pierre now setting up for Charlie. Vertigo managing to get some kills there. But Law have got Vertigo where they want them. On the Charlie flag. Nicely boxed in. Vertigo aren't getting any kills. They're not moving out anywhere. Raf deciding to push in and be an absolute monster. Picking up a 3-piece on Charlie. Sliding in out of nowhere. Getting the revive as well. And we could see another triple cap here. Law leading this game 146 to 67. Raf eventually going down to Dirt. Reign of Terror has ended. Tim just waiting on the outside of Charlie. And like I said before, this is exactly what Law want. Vertigo have decided to get an absolute wipe over time and patience. We see Law slowly ground them down so they can retake Alpha here. And now they just got to bounce to between the Charlie and Bravo flags. Not once have we seen Vertigo actually put a good fight on Bravo. They capped it once when there was one guy on it, but the rest of the time they've just been absolutely destroyed trying to move into that area. We've seen ZK's pushing in, getting those easy hip fire kills, and it's allowing people like Tim to just now reset and get that spawn trap on. I think at this point Vertigo have to do a nice 5-man stack at least around that bottom half of the map here. Any chance to push it out. They're just getting picked off one by one. Samas Rudicavo getting in. Turks gets a good kill on Raf there. Charlie opening up just a little bit for the Vertigo side of things. Zeke looking to push in, but we do have now 2 spawn beacons in the form of Tim. Now towards the Bravo side of the map. He is going to fall back into Bravo. Good decision. Good map strategy here. Looking at that doorway, it's going to be an easy kill if he's not too aggressive. Decides to push out of it here. But Carbon sleeping on the job. Don't know how we saw that one there. Tim getting a good kill. Raf picking up one. Samas picking up a double on the same person. Tim is spotted. He is now pulling back. Again, it's 141 to 15. Law really, really dominating the first half of Providence right now. Staying on Tim here as he spawns, pushes into that Charlie flag. Vertigo can't get a footing anywhere. We are going to see another triple cap coming to hit this one in. Law really did not like that defeat on that second half of Devastation. And they're really taking it out on Vertigo now, showing them where they can sit, how they need to do things. Law just taking full control. Tim picking up one just at the last minute. We'll get that scoreboard up so you can see how things went. Not good for Vertigo as Law take the third round 138 to 0. Things just did not look good for Vertigo from the very beginning. That fight on Bravo did not go their way at all. It was over very, very quickly. And from that moment on, we saw Law just absolutely dominate the real estate on the map. Vertigo tried towards the middle half here, knocking off 20 tickets. And that's all Law allowed them to do. From that point on, they retook the Alpha flag, pushed straight up towards Charlie, boxed Vertigo in, got the wipe, and were able to then set up multiple triple cap and spawn kills from that point onwards. They did a very good job, Law, after the defeat on that second half of Devastation. Like I said, the game isn't over yet. We still have the second half of Providence to play and Lofferton Islands to go through. Vertigo may end up winning this one still. They have to kind of learn from their mistakes in this first half of Providence. More smoke needs to come out. They need to move in and get those key kills and trades. They weren't doing that. They were trying to do things alone, rushing a little bit, and it didn't go their way. Second map of Providence has loaded in, so let's jump in and see how things go. And here we have it. Second half of Providence. Law are in the lead here. 2 maps to 1. First map going to them quite nicely. And let's jump into the round. Vertigo in the blue, Law in the red. Let's see if Vertigo can have a better chance of winning the game here as they push into that Bravo flag. They really got dominated moving into that buildings. There was just no other word for it. They tried to go for the flanks. They gave Law the real estate inside and it did not go their way. We're going to jump onto Carbon as he pushes around the left-hand side here. Now moving into the building. Hearing players behind him through the window. I mean, at least I can certainly hear that. Law has moved out. Law being very cautious on Bravo here, letting Vertigo feel safe, setting up for a push. They are now wrapped around with a 4-man here. Carbon having to pull out. It's going to be in for a tough situation if they move around the corner of the building. Too many places to watch. Gets a good kill on Timmy around the top. But gets another one. Carbon in with the triple kill there on that Bravo flag. Freeing things up massively for Vertigo. Rest of his team did fall, but Carbon did not. That was absolute amazing play there. Hit fire with the ZK going in big. And we see Law really reacting quickly to that. Pushing 2 guys onto the flag here. Carbon again picks up a 4th on Bravo. Just going to move in for a 5th if he can. The rest of his team managed to finish that one off for him. He's now moving in for the wrap around Charlie. And we are now going to see a complete reverse of what Law did to Vertigo. Really struggling here, but Vertigo losing the Alpha flag here as they now start to set up for a back cap. They've completely abandoned that Charlie side of things. Samas putting a bit of pressure on Carbon, gets the kill. Now going to move to set in and set up for Bravo. It's going to be a good one if they can. They are now sort of pushing towards the Alpha flag, managing to keep control of that one here. It's now a 1v1 on Bravo. Soon to be a 2v2. But does like Dirt manages to take out Tim. Samas knows there's someone up there. Grenade going in. Fortunately, no kill. Noses plays behind him. Luckily finishes in that reload. Unfortunately, the hip fire was not in his favour. Carbon with that ZK really outgunning the SG-42. Ricardo taking out those fortifications, opening up the lanes for him. Really allowing himself some good long-range play. Vertigo, Pure, and K1 pinned down. Enemy suppressed, but not quite enemy kill. However, Pure manages to get the 80 grenade pistol to Ricardo's face. It's not going to be a good time. Vertigo really applying the pressure, leading this game 150 to 143. Things evening up quite nicely between the two sides. A lot different than what we saw in the first half of Providence here. Law were just on fire. Vertigo didn't know what to do. And now it's this seems to be the way for Vertigo here. They do really, really bad in the first half of the map. And then all of a sudden, they just spread their legs and open up, sprinting through here, really putting the pressure on Law. And as we can see here, they're looking to get a triple cap here. Ridicarvo looking to push into Alpha. Unfortunately, we can't see what he's shooting at. That is absolutely tragic. Dice, please fix. Ridicarvo firing down the lane here, putting the pressure on Turks. Turks having to pull back here. Zeke in with the assist as well. Just to get overview of the map. Wrath looking to try and hold Bravo here. Vertigo still leading this game 149 to 131. Under 10 tickets between these two teams. Under 20 tickets, sorry. I done math good. Dirt gets the kill on Wrath there. Tim looking to put some pressure on. Unfortunately can't get anywhere. Jumping onto Zeke, who's looking to now wrap towards Charlie. He's going to get the cap there. They're still down 20 odd tickets. Law really on the back foot here. Vertigo putting the pressure on. Really tying this Law team up no matter where they go. Wherever Law is, there's always 4 guys apparently coming out of nowhere to put the pressure on. However, Alpha is being lost for Law. They're retaking Charlie, but they're already losing Alpha round about now. Zeke, good 2-piece here on that Charlie flag. Good pressure on. Now moving straight towards Bravo, getting some ammo. And this is all Law have to try to do. They're trying to play the rotation game, and it's not going their way. Vertigo moving in now to put the pressure and stop that rotation coming in. Zeke nearly in with a kill, unfortunately getting set fire by himself. Vertigo dominating the top half of the map there. You see K1 going down, unfortunately. Tim managing to finish that one off. Zeke trying to push him around the back. Unfortunately, Turk takes him out. Carbon for Vertigo now pushing onto the defense of Alpha, setting up those fortifications. Moving on to Ricardo, who's got some riveting gameplay for us, watching the lane on the stairs here as he pushes towards the back of Alpha, where we saw Carbon setting up the fortifications. He knows there's someone there. The sandbags are coming out. He does have the AT pistol, opting not to go for it. Samas managing to finish off that kill for him as well. Samas looking to get the cap. Vertigo stalling in this game 142 to 106.
Ihr müsst das Ziel dort erobern.
Nice clean kill on Carbon there. K1 hitting Zeke as he pushes towards Bravo. Fortunate timing for himself. Just missed the guy running out the alley. Spraying into the smoke. Getting hit markers, might I add. Calling out for Pierre. Unfortunately, Dirt manages to get in there and take him out. We'll try and get onto Dirt here. If I can. Law managing to take Alpha and Charlie. If they can hold this for the next minute or so, they'll even this game up just a little bit more. They are down by 33 tickets as we see Dirt now start to push towards Charlie. Tim getting absolutely pinched. Zeke looking to try and defend. Carbon's pushing up very, very aggressively through the smoke, deciding to go for the revive on Dirt instead. K1 goes down to Wrath. Again, Carbon going for that revive. Absolutely just storming. Wrath having to pull back. Gets K1 again. Wrath picks up Carbon. Tim deciding to join the fight again. Picking up another one. Zeke on that Bravo flag right now. Not much happening. Tim still doing work. Wrath on Charlie. Managing to grab that one. And that's going to be a triple cap from Law. Definitely not what Vertigo wanted. They are losing control of this game very, very quickly. We do need to start to see Vertigo coming in with a big push. Ideally, if they can grab Alpha, split between Charlie and Bravo, whichever team ends up dying first, spawns in the other one to assist with the flag cap, and you should be in for a good time. Wrath missing out on the kill there. Dirt just in a much better position on that head glitch. Moving on to Zeke now. Putting some pressure on Vertigo as they move towards Charlie. Very cautious about whether he wants to push up, but just very slowly moving. Bravo is going down. Zeke is going to have to move in to try and counter that one. Law committing at least 3 guys on that Bravo flag. So Zeke and Tim have got it covered. Moving on to Carbon here. Helping out with Turks pushing onto the Charlie flag. Smoke going down just in the nick of time. Unfortunately, Turks goes down as well. Dirt going down. Samas with that double piece and Redicavo again with the FG42. Keeping Charlie in Law's hands here. Law are still leading the game in terms of flag caps here. Both Bravo and Charlie still in their hands. Evening things off here. Vertigo leading 100 to 94. Carbon pushing through the smoke here. Moving on to Alpha. Law looking to get another triple cap here. Tim goes down. Vertigo putting a lot of pressure here. Law looking to fall back, get those revives in, and try and counter that pressure. They are going to get the triple. Wrath just narrowly missing a kill there, but I do believe Tim was able to finish that one off. Turks on that Alpha flag here. Dirt and K1 getting some good kills. Samas finishing off the guys there. Zeke getting Turks, and it does like Law fighting for this flag right now. Zeke getting the revive. And Law with that triple kill. Cap, sorry. And it does look like they are now setting up for the spawn trap here. Let's have a quick look and see the real estate of the map. Vertigo managing to push out quickly as we start to see them spread out nice and evenly across the map. Unfortunately, couldn't grab Bravo. They are moving very aggressively to the back of Charlie. I think Law are going to be expecting that one. But as long as they got Bravo under control, they should be good. But it does look like they are losing players left, right and centre. Tim goes down. Zeke goes down. Vertigo retaking this. But Law now leading this game 91 to 64. Just a quick recap of how things are going roundabout now. Law leading this game 2-1 with a 200-point ticket cap there. Vertigo with just 78, making the deficit 122. If Law can win this one, increase the deficit by even more, it's going to make things slightly harder for Vertigo later on. Lofferton still to play after this. Something to look forward to. Lofton, always a nice map, nice and open, leads to all kinds of play styles here. But if Vertigo can come in with those smokes, they'll be doing a cracking job, and they can push back Law. Vertigo still losing this one. They tried to get 2 flag caps there, unfortunately being a bit too brazen on Bravo. They are going down. Turk looking to come in with the Panzerfaust, opening things up. Ideally, I would have pushed into the building with your teammates, but he decided to do something else. Dirt now picks off Samas. More pushing up the stairs. Has to try and go for that reload to stay alive. Can he do it? Luckily, Carbon comes in behind. Gets a 2-piece here. Vertigo now capping Bravo. Pushing aggressively now back towards that Charlie flag. Reloading those smokes here. Law still leading this 77-55. Very close game. At this stage, Vertigo being very, very aggressive. Zeke able to defend that one. Raf trying to hold mid-map there. Out with the revolver again. He got a really cheeky shot earlier. It was really beautiful to see. Raf with a good kill here on that Bravo side. Law looking to push in. Can't tell if he's still hip firing or if he's actually stopped throughout that. Vertigo now have no presence on Bravo. They've managed to get one guy on. Carbon going down. Raf picking up another kill there. That turn on Turks. Absolutely clutch. Keeping things nice and spicy for the Law side of things. Law looking in now for a triple cap. They are going to finish off the cap on Alpha. There is going to be a bit of a push here from Vertigo, but Vertigo now in a really tough position. If Tim and Co can hold this. Tim picking up one. Can't quite pick off the third there. Raf looking to push in, managing to finish that one off, getting the revive on Tim. Law now in with the triple cap here. With the spawn trap set as well. No room for Vertigo to move. Does not look like Vertigo, though, was able to push out into Alpha. Samas is going to shut that down very, very quickly. Tim looking to move back and keep things secure on the Bravo side of things. Zeke, I believe, is going to have a lot of trouble heading his way now. Smokes are coming in. Headshots and hits going out. Grenade looking to try and finish things off. Not much happening. He's going to fall back now to a slightly better position as Vertigo look to wrap around and push towards Alpha. Law still holding this trap at 68-12. Triple cap is set, and I do think they are going to finish this game with another 60 tickets in the bag. Zeke being a bit aggressive there with the Panzerfaust. Unfortunately can't get anything from it towards the end here. We'll have a look at the scoreboard. Things looking nice and spicy for Law. Vertigo, unfortunately, kind of evening out with a few of these guys like Dirk finishing positive. 66-0 in favour of Law, winning the 4th round of the match so far. So, a lot better of a game for Vertigo. Unfortunately, something happened towards the middle of the game there. They just let it slip. Lord's being very, very patient. At one point, I thought Vertigo were going to stay on top of things, make Lord play the rotation game, and sort of beat them out of that. Unfortunately, it didn't go their way. They were stuck in the mud with Law just bouncing back time after time after time. And eventually that rotation goes in their favour. They're able to now move forward, and they got that spawn trap twice. On the second time, they were able to set it up nicely. But unfortunately for Vertigo, they weren't able to break out a second time, allowing Law to lead that one 66-0 towards the end there. Scores not looking good for Vertigo roundabout now. Law leading this 3-1. Still have Lofton Islands to play. Ticket differences looking pretty much nice and set in Law's favour there at 188 tickets to make up from Vertigo. Lofton Islands is now ready to go, so let's jump in and see how things are going to happen. Lofton Island's looking nice and spicy. Vertigo need to try and win these next 2 rounds with a massive deficit to make up as well. Law dominating at the moment, only losing 1 of the 4 rounds played so far. Law in the blue, Vertigo in the red. Panzerfaust coming out. That was really close. Samas nearly getting hit there. But Bravo starting to get smoked up. Panzerfaust coming in, opening things up a little bit. And opening up Bravo is exactly what you need to do early on. Tim deciding to be a bit cheeky and get some height inside the building. Can't quite finish off any of the kills there. Manages to pick off Carbon. Law managing to dominate the opening fight onto Bravo. Though Tim looking to push back and not get the cap there. Can't quite get the kill on Turks. Turks doing a good job there. FG42 with the 3 times. Not in the best position for the gun. He's probably better suited towards the middle of the map there. Can definitely make the most of it in that position. Now moving a bit further forward. Sees 2 guys pushing in. Unfortunately can't get the kills. Ridicavo picking up 2. Zeke picking up 1 as well. Turks just can't make any of these kills connect. He's hitting these guys. He's keeping them down. But Charlie is going down for Vertigo. Round about now. Samas for Law. Planting himself on the flag there. Just waiting for that challenge. 2 guys from Vertigo just waiting on the outside. Not really pushing up. Which is quite surprising. Bravo going down as well. Law looking like they're going to be in for early triple cap here. Very even at the beginning of the first half of Lofton. 155 to 156. Samas picking up Pierre. Still 1 more. Can he pick up the other one? K1 going down as well. And that is the triple cap set. Fry Law. It looks like they're now going to start to push up. Clean up Bravo here. And Samas looking to move in for the health and set up on the left-hand side of the map here. Vertigo really need to start pushing out. Unfortunately, things aren't going their way. Let's have a look and see how they're positioning to push out of this spawn trap that is moving in. Smoke is coming in. Dirt pushing through. Trying to get a hit fire there. Good positioning from the Law player moving around the back. Unfortunately, Ridicavo just knows how to play that map a little bit better there. Sitting now on the top. Hipfire coming in from the Lewis gun. Picking off Turks as he sets up round there. Ridicavo, absolute menace. He's on a 4 streak at the moment here for Law. Just keeping Vertigo pinned back. Vertigo now in an absolute dreadful spawn trap. Unfortunately, Ridicavo goes down. Pierre manages to pick up 2 guys here. Let's see if he can make the most of it. He is absolute right now. Just spraying through the fence. I mean, these guys with the Panzerfaust need to be knocking that fence down, opening the area up a little bit, not giving Law any chance to move in and have a place to, hit your spawn from, guys? Pierre moving now towards the outside of Charlie. They are trying to make their way to Bravo. Law doing a good job defending. I believe that's Raf there in the center of the map. Doing a good job. Pierre still moving around. He's the only guy towards Charlie. Samas goes down. They're still in the triple cap. Law are leading this game 149 to 97. Pierre still struggling to push in towards Charlie. Smokes are coming in on the Charlie flag as Vertigo do manage to retake that, and Bravo. We are going to jump into Samas now, as I believe he's setting up for a push onto Bravo. Gets a nice 2 shots in there. One the headshot, leaving that guy absolute. Gets the kill on Carbon. Alpha going down. Vertigo in with the reverse cap here. Managing to take Charlie. Bravo pushing straight towards Alpha. Law being very, very slow on any reaction to this whatsoever. Samas going down to Turks there. But Law still dominating the kill feed at this point. 144 to 85. We're still in. Law looking really, really good. KD's absolutely spectacular for them right now. Not looking so hot on the Vertigo side of things though. Ridicavo for Law on Alpha. Managing to hold back Dirt there. But they're still managing to keep control of Alpha and Charlie. Containing Vertigo in Bravo. Still holding the lead. Things turning up Law right now. Carbon on Bravo takes out Samas. Still got Ridicavo to face off against. A few shots knocks him down to 50 health. having to wait for that to go down. Ridicavo getting distracted here. Carbon managing to take him out of a nice two-piece on Alpha. Alpha nice and clear. Vertigo holding off another triple cap just a little bit. They got 70 odd tickets between the two teams here. Law in a really comfortable spot at 140 to 73. Carbon manages to push his way all the way to Bravo. Picks off to... I mean, he just can't be stopped at this point. He just rolled through. Moving off of the flag, letting his teammate cap that. While he sets himself up in the water, doing a bit of fishing. No one coming his way. No one is going to be moving his way for a while. As we see Law opt to spawn towards Charlie. Get a big push in towards Bravo. Or at least they're setting up for one. Destroying this building that Law in should have been a really big priority for Vertigo. After the cap on Bravo, they knew where Law were going to be coming from. They're not capping Alpha. They're at the Charlie flag. Destroy that building. Stop them getting a nice position to set up. Raf getting a good revive there. Now pushing through his smoke to maintain that pressure. Pulling back now. Trying to get himself in a nice position to help his team as they capture Bravo. Tim going down. Raf picking up a good kill on Dirt there. Now trying to move in for a second on the docks. Jumps in like Batman. Rips Carbon. Carbon didn't know what hit him. Raf smacking him like a absolute brick shit house there. Raf picking up the revive. Pushing straight towards Alpha. Giving them no room to move. Moving off of the flag. That's where he wants to fight. Bit out of range for the ZK. Although he does get the enemy hit for 62. Getting slapped in the face with FG42 does also hurt. Tim deciding to just hold at the Bravo flag. Zeke pushing back on Alpha right there. But we do see Dirt doing an absolutely cracking job. Being a pain in the backside for this Law team here. Narrowly gets that reload off. Good positioning. Goes in for the slide. Going for the melee. Unfortunately, Tim has other ideas. And machetes him in the back. Turk now moving in to reclaim Bravo for Vertigo. 117 to 57. Vertigo doing a very good job staying in this game. They managed to take that difference down from 70 odd to about 60. I mean, it's not a lot, but when you consider the time that's going on, they've done an amazing job to stay in this. After Law, I think, have bottled a really good opportunity for an easy win on the first half of Lofton here. On the other hand, Turks picks up a nice three-piece here off of Bravo. Now pushing towards Alpha. FG42 coming in clutch. Carbon is going down. Law still maintaining control of Alpha and Charlie, and then scrapping over the Bravo flag. They're just kind of bouncing between these two objectives. Turks can't get himself set up anywhere decent. Law looking to push into the flag. Turks going for the verticality here. See someone sliding. Maybe should have held off. No way you were going to get that kill. Sees the guys coming around the back. I mean, we heard him moving around the back there. Turks jumps from the top. Slaps Zeke around the face with an FG42. Absolutely gives it to Raf through the smallest gap in the window here. Turks doing an amazing job on a 6-kill streak at this point. Defending Bravo. His team is going down as they push towards Alpha. He's going to go for a risky revive. Luckily, there is a bit of smoke there, though I would be expecting a bit more pressure from Law. But with two guys now pushing up. Ridicavo picking up another. Unfortunately, we do see Timmy go down as well. Ridicavo now 3-piece. Wherever he is on the map. Sticking with Turks here, defending Bravo. That makes 7 kills now since we last saw him die. Doing an absolute cracking job, but they are losing Bravo. Not for long as Zeke goes down. That's 8 kills now. We're seeing Turks on. FG42, absolute cracking gun. Getting hit from a bit of range there. Starting to shoot the fuel barrels. Rest of his team now pushing towards Charlie. Vertigo still in this game, but at 103 to 31. Law might have it in the bag, but not if they bottle it. I mean, Turks doing a good job defending Bravo, keeping Law off of that flag here. Dirt pushing in. Carbons as well, but unfortunately Carbon looks like went down to Samas. Vertigo team looking like they're doing an amazing job at the moment, trying to spread themselves across the map for a triple cap. It's just not going their way. Dirt looking to go in for a double piece, picks off one, unfortunately can't pick off Raf. I do believe we have got Turk moving in on the flag now as well. He is absolute, going in for a risky revive roundabout now. I don't know where he's firing them bullets from. I do not want to hazard a guess. But it does look like with the help of Turks taking out Raf, making himself on a 9 streak there. They do get the triple cap here, and that's going to be absolutely devastating for Law after they've tried so hard with the big lead that they've had from the beginning of the game here. We are going to stick with Turks here, see how he goes throughout the map. Absolute MVP of the round, in my opinion. Just from what we've seen so far, what we've stuck with him, doing an absolutely amazing job. Turks at 15-2. The best KD of the round so far. Charlie going down. He's now going to move his way in to push towards Bravo. Try and cut the Law guys off. Sticking towards the centre of the map here. Getting good positioning on the Alpha flag. Yeah, he's 15-2 on a nice 9 streak here. Plonking himself with a very strong weapon and really nice scope. Good positioning. Fortunately, he nearly goes down. Oh, come on, Turks. Can you get those hits off? Unfortunately, can't. The guy's just too far away. Now setting up for a push onto Bravo as Law managing to retake Alpha, get themselves out of that triple cap situation. Law leading this now 67-27. Vertigo still have the majority of the flags, which is going to see them slowly knock down those points of Law. Been a very, very close map so far. We are going to jump onto Ridicavo. Give Law some love here as he tries to get the hit by on Turks, but Turks gets the kill, putting him up on a 10 streak there. Jumping onto Zeke, the last guy alive for Law. Now moving up towards Charlie. Things aren't looking good for Law roundabout now. 57-26. You know, they've really done a cracking job narrowing that 70 ticket deficit to a little less than 30. Awesome work from Vertigo. K1 looking to hold the right hand side. Law all over the map right now. Looks like they're grabbing Charlie. They've pushed onto Alpha. Turks goes down after 10 kills in. Samas has got a very uncontested Bravo. He should have been more aggressive on that. Could have got there a little bit quicker. Turks here has got a big task ahead of him. If he cannot stop this push, his team is going to be in for a triple. Samas picks up a big kill. Dirt looking to try and get the kill there. Samas picks up Dirt as well. If he needs to push onto Bravo, he can get that. Tim is already there. And Law might finish this one out with a triple cap. Tim getting the kill on Carbon with the assist of Samas. Samas moving in towards the centre of the map. Pulling back here as we still see Vertigo respawning on Bravo. Can't quite get the kill on K1 though. Does manage to put the pressure on Ridicavo with the Lewis from range. Takes out K1. Turks pushing into Charlie now. Law is behind him. Don't know what you were looking at there, mate. Carbon pushing onto Bravo. Somehow still alive. A lot of pressure coming his way. Dirt taking him out with the trade. Going for the revive there. Law managing to get that triple cap just in the nick of time to crush Vertigo's hopes of winning the first half of this map. Looks like Law are going to take this one at 53-0. Take a look at the scoreboard there to see how things were going. Vertigo did a really good job surviving as much as they did. Unfortunately, Law came back at the end with absolute pace and aggression. So, I mean, there you have it, guys. Law absolutely dominating in that first half of Lofton Islands there. Vertigo did a really good job maintaining a lot of control towards the middle of the game, taking those 70 points down to just 30 odd, which is very, very hard to do against a team like Law, well-vetted team on a map like this one here. Now, Law have managing to take this one 4-1 so far. Vertigo, I don't think are going to stand a chance to win the second half of Lofton here, but we're going to see if they are going to play it as well. Turk's doing an amazing job here with that 10 kill streak. Absolutely mental what he was able to do on Bravo with those 5 kills he was picking up there, and another 5 throughout the map, especially one with an aggressive push towards that alpha flag there. We are now going to jump into the second half of Lofton Islands here to see if Vertigo can at least finish this one out with a little more than just one map of a win. So let's jump in and see how it goes, guys. Just waiting for players to spawn in, and here we go. Vertigo in the blue, Law in the red here. Team's been very, very aggressive. Panzerfaust again coming in from the Vertigo side of things here, trying to get a cheeky kill, pushing into Charlie. Now let's see if we can find Turks and see what he is going to do throughout this game. I'm really interested to see where he is. There we go, following up the rest of his team on Bravo after that amazing run of 10 kills on the same area. See if he can repeat the skill that he's shown off. Teammate goes down. Unfortunately, he's getting hit from the verticality there. Getting absolutely pressured right now. Spraying through. Raf goes down after what I would expect to be an easy kill on someone who is absolute. Turk somehow staying alive. Though Dirt did a good job here pushing into Bravo. We are going to see Vertigo leading this game at 159 to 157. Turks dodging bullets right now. Unfortunately, can't dodge bullets when they're shooting in the back. Zeke gets a good kill on Turks. They're opening up Bravo. And with this lower lane here, quite open. You know, Zeke's got a quite nice run towards Alpha. The thing is, you've got to get past this rock formation quick. K1 sees him at the last minute, but Zeke managing to stay in the game here. K1 gave his position up just a little bit. Zeke tries to turn around, gets the turn on Turks. 13 health left here. He does need a bit of a hand. He is going to try and get the decap on Alpha. He can get the cap. Absolutely brilliant. That's going to bring Law in a good position with Alpha and Bravo early on in the game. Although Vertigo still lead 155 to 148. Try and get off of that reload bug there. Tim stuck between a rock and a hard place here, trying to get some smokes out to revive Wrath. Smokes still need to come out though. You have to take that range away from Vertigo to be able to push through the middle of the map. Smokes coming in. That's exactly what we like to see. Give Tim the room to move. Though he does get the trade on Dirt there. Probably going to move in for the revive on Wrath as well. Law now pushing onto Charlie for a really early triple cap by the looks of it. Vertigo losing their grip. 3 players on Charlie though. No idea how Tim is still alive after that. He should have died. Trying to get some shots through the wood. Raf going down again. Looks like Tim's going to have to pick him up for the 3rd time. Getting up 1 kill on Pierre there. Picking up a second, hopefully. No! Carbon managing to finish that one off. Zeke still holding out around the back of Alpha. Vertigo narrowly escaping a triple cap there. Carbon with that 2-piece coming in. Absolutely clutch. Jumping onto Zeke now. He's just going to YOLO his way towards the center of the map to try and shut these down. Grenade not doing much for him right now. Panzerfaust coming in. Trying to put pressure on. He's down to 16 health. Having to fall back here. Give a bit of real estate back to Vertigo. Reset, repush. They're still holding to these flags. Law leading the game 144 to 127. Zeke pushing in very, very aggressively right now. Carbon holding the verticality. Somehow staying alive roundabout now. I think he's just trying to put the pressure on, stop the cap from completing. Somehow this dude is still alive. Absolute brick wall. Raf goes down. Carbon picks off 1 here. Can't pick off a second as Tim comes sliding in like a wrecking ball around the back and going for the revive as well. Dirt looking to push in after Carbon's there, indicating he was going to go in for the respawn. Carbon too far gone. Player jumping out right in front of him. I mean, think Dirt needs to go to Specsavers. Couldn't quite see the guy in front of his screen. Carbon now spawning up by Charlie. 1v1 situation happening around the right hand side. Can't quite see Ridicavo. Just kind of chilling, posting himself up at the checkpoint there, exactly where you want to see someone with a Lewis gun. Vertigo spawning up the top of the map here. Ridicavo and Samas looking to defend that one. As we see Tim again on that Charlie flag, getting smacked by K1. Jumping onto Zeke, looking to try and follow things up, deciding to fall back towards Bravo. Alpha going down. Vertigo looking to grab 2 flags here, Alpha and Charlie. Law still leading this game though. Good kill on K1. Law now with a 3-man push onto Charlie, looking to trade the flags here and maintain the lead. Pierre mentioned take up Redicaro there on the Alpha side of things. Law taking Charlie. Bravo going down into Vertigo's favour. Dirt getting slapped in the face by that SG-44 right there. Zeke knows what's up. Take a look at the map overview, see where we are at. We see quite a few guys on the Vertigo side from Bravo now. Carbon's pushing up to assist Pierre and try and hit Tim. That's going to be a big fight. Let's see how this one goes. Tim knows where he is at, though he is getting pinned down from 2 positions here. As you can see, these Vertigo guys just spraying around the corners. Tim had nowhere to move, though Vertigo have managed to capture the Bravo flag here, looking to recap Alpha and the Charlie, sorry, even though they have lost the Alpha side of things. Turks and Dirt setting up for the defense here. Turks with a good kill. Dirt looking to push forward. Sticking on Dirt as he smokes up the Alpha flag here. Now moves into contest. It's a 1v1 in the building here. Hipfire coming in. Both players trade shots. Dirt pulling back. Looking to slide in. Get right up in his face. Ridicavo did not know what hit him there. Good movement around the map, around the building from Dirt there. That map knowledge coming in clutch for him. Allowing him to put the pressure on A. Get the decap here. And we are still going to see Law in the lead, 122 to 96, but Vertigo still very much in the game at this point. Turk's getting a good kill on Samas there, pushing in towards Charlie. Dirt looking to try and help defend that Bravo flag right now, but it does look like Tim Carbons has got it under control. Carbons goes down. 1v1 on Bravo now. Dirt gets some good hits in. Finishes off Zeke with a cheeky tap of that hip fire. Gets the revive and now pushing in towards Charlie. If they can get Charlie now and at least repel this 3-man push that's coming Dirt's way. He goes in with the smoke grenade. Couldn't quite get the switch. Carbon picking up 1. Just keeping these guys down. Having to go in and try and get the revive. No, screw Turks. No Dirt. No, back to Turks again. Can't quite make his mind up. That's valuable time there. But Law, that push stopped in its tracks, having to loop around. Carbon is going to call that one up, get the revive on Turks, and hopefully they can push back towards Bravo, because that's where the pressure is going to be coming from now. Carbon finds himself in the middle of everything. Dirt still alive around these fuel tanks. Unfortunately, Zeke takes him out as well. As you can see, Law dominating the map right now with only Pierre there on the Alpha flag, trying to put some pressure on Bravo, completely uncontested here. Good jump onto Wrath as he pushes past Bravo to set up for a push between Alpha. As you can see, things not looking good for Law as they start to push in towards the flags. They are losing Charlie. Bravo under a lot of pressure right now. Tim missing some really easy shots against Turks there. Dirt taking out Zeke as well. Dirt deciding to push towards that Charlie flag, assist his team. No need. Moving towards the centre. Good positioning. Samas thought he was in a cheeky position. Dirt had other ideas. Now moving in. Good triple cap here from Vertigo. I mean, I know I said they weren't out the game, but I wasn't expecting a triple cap midway through here. Now they're going to start to even things up and take the lead. They are now even at 89. They are now leading the game at 89 to 87 and counting down. We are seeing Law retake Charlie. That is their spawn after all. But can Vertigo take the second half of Lofferton here? I mean, Vertigo definitely not a bad team. They're 6th on the leaderboard at the moment, facing up against position number 2. Law have been amazing throughout the cast, at least I've seen them, and their scores again speak for themselves. Vertigo, you know, 6th position team doing this against 2nd position. Cracking job, boys. Dirt still trying to hold off this push here. Guys above him, guys to the left of him here. Is getting hit down, but he is lower on the map there. Typically, we are going to see him die from that. That Lewis gun, just the amount of rounds you can have. There's no way he was going to win from that one. Pierre trying to get around the map here, but Law coming out with a huge force. Pushing that back here all the way to Alpha, as we can see a 3-man push on the flag. No one else from Vertigo around here as you push closer towards the map and see what Zeke is up to. I guarantee you guys he's not sprayed towards the rock. There is that reload glitch that is causing massive issues for us. Turks picking off Samus though from the spawn. Law get the triple cap here, and it looks like they are going to reverse that lead back into their favour. Vertigo didn't hold on to it for long enough to make it count. As we start to see things even up now. Vertigo still leading 69, nice, to 66. But that is now going to go back into Law, who are now setting up for a spawn trap here. Raf being a bit aggressive, going past that marker there. But we are going to jump back and see how things are moving in. Oh, can't quite get the camera out there. As Vertigo managing to get around the back of Charlie for that reverse cap. However, all 3 of them jumping off the flag, not getting the cap at all. That's not going to help them out one bit. Law still leading this 62 to 59. Vertigo determined to stay in this game.
Objective Charlie is now ours. I don't like the looks of that.
Damn right, Turks. I don't like the looks of it either. As he goes down, Law still holding Alpha and Bravo. Vertigo trapped on that Charlie flag, but they have got... I was going to say they do have possession of the centre of the field here, but Tim made sure to stop that one here. Jumping onto Ridicavo as he pushes around the left-hand side here. We are going to hit all 78 rounds of that Lewis gun. We're going to try and get off of that as soon as we can. Carbon setting up now for a push into Charlie as Law try and go for the triple cap. Carbon sees one. I definitely heard one to my left there sliding in up the stairs. Carbon manages to move out of position just at the right time, but Zeke on a roll. Ridicavo as well, tidying up the left-hand side. Carbon, last guy alive now. Can't quite finish off the kill as Zeke gets a nice double from that big wrap there. Decides to move towards the centre of the map. SG44. Still the favourite for a lot of teams at the moment. Personally, not my favourite. Really suffers at range and in close quarters. Isn't better than things like the ZK. But in that mid-range environment where you can aim at someone's chest and by the time you got to the head you've got a kill, it's absolutely one of the best guns out there for that scenario. Carbon though, able to keep the accuracy on the ZK. Hip fire into the smoke, going for the revive and punishes Zeke with a machete to the face. Stay down, my friend. You're not getting revived today. Carbon pushing back towards Alpha to make his presence known once again. We saw him the last time here, decided to push into the building, completely outplay Ridicavo, being a bit more patient here, now moving in. Tim lying down isn't going to help you, mate. Carbon is on a roll. But unfortunately, Samus moved in, losing my voice there, and finishes off that streak right where it needs to be. Zeke now looking to defend that Bravo flag for Law, as Law lead this 56 to 13. Carbon on Bravo getting the revive. It's 56 to 10. They are going to cut the flag, but they have to grab another one. Stay in the game roundabout now. Law have taken this at the very end. Vertigo lost 40 to 50 tickets in a blink of an eye. Carbon still moving through the map. He has got someone to his right. Takes shots to the left. Unfortunately, it's going to be Ridicavo with the Lewis gun. Dirt getting the revive on his teammate, but Ridicavo pinning him down. He's trying to push in. Ridicavo, the Lewis gun, is probably going to get the hip fire on him. Good cover by K1. Is going to finish that one off. The revive is going to come in, but I do believe Law are going to take this at 53-0. Take a quick look at the scores to see how the teams finished up. Law have done a really good job evening things out. Vertigo not looking so hot. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Vertigo unfortunately couldn't beat Law in this matchup here. They are going to stay on the 6th position, and I think that is going to be them missing the playoffs there. Law retaining their 2nd position here. They put under a lot of pressure from Vertigo. That really surprised me that a 6th position team was able to do the things that they did against a team like Law. But we did see experience paid off. They maintained a lot of composure when they needed it to happen and were able to get some late game dominance, mainly in those triple caps and those spawn camps there towards the end. So really well played by Law. They are the winners of tonight's match for this ESB matchup. I'm the Wild Time. I hope you've enjoyed the cast tonight. Really well done to the teams. GG to both sets of guys. I think MVP of the game at the moment has to be Turks. That 10 streak that he went on that first half of Lofton Islands, absolutely amazing. More of that, please. I'm a Wild Time. I hope you've had one too, and have a good night, guys.